What's up, y'all? It's your girl Michaela, and today I am back with another video. So this is a raw ask me anything Q&A. So I asked you guys on Instagram what questions do you guys have for me, because I've been getting all these questions as soon as I made my Snapchat, which if you don't know what it is, it's She Is Michaela. And a lot of you have been asking me all types of uncomfortable questions where I'm like, well, let's see what I could answer for you today. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I am going to answer as many as I can, and if I didn't get to your question, we could always do this again. You know, this is not like a one-time Q&A, so don't get offended. I'm not trying to avoid, well, maybe I may be avoiding your question, so put me on blast in the comments if I didn't answer your question, then ask it again. So let's see the questions. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna be brave and just read down the list from what I see. Okay, so the very first question I see is rate your mental health from 1 to 10. I'm guessing 1 is bad, 10 is good. I would say, man, I give my mental health maybe a 6, good 6 right now. I'm not gonna show her face, but you'll hear her voice. The person next to me, what do you rate my mental health right now from 1 to 10, honestly?
Yeah, 6 is pretty accurate.
Okay, cool. I'm a good 6. Somebody said, I can't have you, would love to get to know you. I feel like a lot of y'all want to get to know me, but you say stuff like that and then I'm thinking that you just want to smash. So no, you can't get to know me, and I'm not going to respond back. Next, let's see. Did you get a BBL even though your butt was already big, or is it just bigger naturally? I keep feeling like I have to repeat myself, and it's okay, I'll repeat myself again. So since I have been on YouTube, I did not touch my butt. 3 years ago, I actually reduced it. I never made it bigger. With that being said, when I was pregnant with my daughter, I gained a lot of weight. I went from 130 to 180. That's a lot of weight. So unfortunately, my butt got not only huge, but it also got a lot of cellulite and all types of stuff like that. So yeah, it got bigger naturally. All right, y'all, so the next question is, do you co-parent with your daughter's dad? So he lives in another state. It's very challenging to co-parent because my daughter is so small. So as of now, no, I'm not keeping him away from her. He is not trying to stay away from her. It's just, you know, he works a lot and we live in different states. Sorry, I had to do a Taco Bell run real quick. Don't judge me, I have my Taco Bell app. You got the rice, bean, and cheese burrito?
Yeah.
Can I get cinnamon twist?
Okay.
And then can I get a Mexican pizza, but the vegetarian one? Sorry, y'all, I got kind of hungry. All right, back to the video. So the next question I see is, do you want another kid? I would love to have another kid. Now, would I have another kid out of wedlock? I don't think so at this time. If I end up having another child out of wedlock, it happens. You know, sometimes the best things are in life are not planned. My daughter was planned for financial reasons. Not saying I didn't have enough money or nothing, but I just feel like I didn't want to get married at that time because with finances and everything. With that being said, this time around, if I were to do it again, I would need that legal paper. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need a legal bind to you. So the next question is, will you and Yanni have a sit down so Kazi could meet Tori? So it's really sad that I had to figure out who Tori was through TikTok. But long story short, like, I'm not opposed to it, but at the same time, that would mean that both parties have to be mature enough to sit down and do that without swinging hands. So I don't know, to be continued. Ask Brooklyn. It's really up to Brooklyn Queen, because I would need somebody to just mediate the situation, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. How are you feeling? I'm the security guard that helped you at Henry Mayo Hospital. Well, thank you so much for asking how I am. For those of you who don't know, because I don't really talk about stuff like this too much on here, I did go to the ER. I ended up feeling really sick. I was kind of like hallucinating. I've been fainting a lot. And I went from a regular doctor's checkup to the ER. And yeah, I'm feeling okay. And thank you so much for checking on me. All right, y'all, I just got home. Look at my precious baby Kazi. Say hi. All right, y'all, so I just got home. I ate that Taco Bell. It was so good. I don't care what anybody says. I like Taco Bell a lot. A lot of you are asking questions about if I'm still singing. Someone said, are you ever going to share with the world just how fire your voice actually is? I sing on TikTok Live all the time. I'm getting kind of angry reading this, but this girl asked me why I don't just work out my stomach, because I was saying how I have to go fix my botched stomach from surgery. So if you don't know, in my last video, I talked about how I got lipo from a doctor, and the doctor gave me fibrosis, which basically like gives you hardened scars inside of your body. And I also have like burns. I cannot work out burns or scars to make them go away. So your comment was like very ignorant, and I'm just gonna try to ignore it. Another person asked me, what is your breast size? And it was 32G. I recently got a breast reduction, so they're probably like a D now, double D. They're still huge, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize that they were still gonna be that big, but I think my doctor did do an amazing job. I'm not gonna lie, especially with the scars. How do you feel about the recent deaths? How are you taking it? If you don't know, 2 close people to me passed away in the last 6 months, 7 and P2, and it's been really hard, very surreal, and I've just had to cope with it. I've just been taking it day by day. P2's funeral is next week, and it's one of those things where you have to learn how to accept it, because there's no other choice. And I've had so many close friends to me pass away, boyfriends and family members, and I just feel like I've kind of learned how to block it all out and pretend that it didn't happen. So I know that's not good to be like avoidant, but I need to do whatever I can to be the best mom to my daughter. But yeah, when I think about it, or even reading this, it did give me chills, because I don't want to even remember it happened.
Video.
What? What'd you say? My door?
Yeah, your door.
Why?
I said so.
You're clearly not at the door.
Let me take me outside your door.
Why did you spend $20 to drop off a candy bar?
It was the next slide.
Well, thank you.
Stop being mean. I'm sorry, okay?
All right.
I'll call later, okay?
All right. All right. I keep getting interrupted. All right. So I think it's a perfect opportunity to end this video with, are you seeing anybody? Do you have a love interest? And I am single AF. Don't get it twisted, because nobody has asked me to be their girlfriend. But I do have a crush on somebody. I do have a crush. And he's kind of applying a little pressure. A little bit. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Comment down below if there's any questions that I did not answer. And remember, you're a boss. Bye.